Hey, you guys. I started making a video literally 2 days ago, I think it was. And it stopped recording because it was like, it don't have no storage. So I just didn't feel like trying hard to. And look, I always do all my videos in one take. So I didn't feel like, you know, starting to make another video. Because if I don't do it in one take, then I will not be able to upload it because I do not edit my videos because I don't have an editing app. And until I get an editor or someone who can like make my stuff interesting, then I will stick to just talking. But let's talk about this. I don't know. I really want to talk. I really wanted to talk about this all morning. This is my notebook. I always write a lot of stuff. Like I write a lot of things. This was my notebook, and I got it from my mom. I didn't even realize, but I decided to open it to the first page today, and I realized I started this book a year ago. Today is June 19th, Thursday, June 19th, and this book says June 20, 2024, 22:51. I did not realize this book was like I literally started writing this book like a year ago. Like I did not realize. Like that is so crazy. But then again, I also still have my other two notebooks. This I have notebooks from every year so far. But I don't think I have one for 2025. I use this from so far in my iPad for this year, honestly. But then again, I didn't like, I never finished using any books. I always just moved to a new book or like, excuse me. So this one was like, let's say this one was like 2022 to 2023, because this was me in basic training. This is basically basic training me, like down to the core. I wrote a lot of letters to different people and different stuff like that. Um, I will report violations of my special orders, emergencies, and anything not covered in my instructions to the commander of relief. That was like that's the third rule. We're supposed to write like 100. I wrote to 41 and then I stopped and I never turned it in. And they never realized. I mean, they used to give us they used to give us work, like physical like work to like write. Whenever they want us, whenever we like did something wrong or something like that. And or like make us write essays. I wrote a couple I wrote a couple of essays when I was in basic training. And I would be like, oh, I was a good kid. I was a good kid. But I still got in trouble a couple of times. Like the time I got in trouble for sleeping in the bed. Oh my gosh. And then I had to write an essay for that. Like I was so mad. Like I was the one that got caught when everybody else was also used to sleep. Like it just if I start talking about this, I'm gonna get pissed off again. But I was just the one that had to get caught. That's why I just stick to the rules. If I don't stick to the rules, I would be the one to get caught. Everybody else who just, you know, not get caught, but I would. Yeah. M6, M M67 frag. This is a, what's it called? Y'all, look how it looks so nice. It looks like my handwriting is so nice, but my handwriting is not actually this nice. But this is a grenade. A grenade. A tornado. And then these are the different kind of grenades. Hand grenades. There's a fragmentation, elimination, chemical, offensive, practice and training, non-lethal. And there's the colored smoked HC smoke incendiary 2782 and 2783 CS riot control. And there's the time they told me to write a 2,000 word essay, and I had to, like, you know, break it down, down. Anyways, this is not what I came on here to talk about. This is my notebook from AIT, actually. That one was from Basic. This one was from AIT. And I took notes, like, the first couple of weeks. But then I just started, like, doodling. I just started doodling. Because it just, like, because one thing about me is when they start to teach, like, I will understand the work and I will understand what they're saying. But when people start to, I'm going to start to doze off. It does not matter what the teacher is talking about. I always doze off. And I'm not a bad student. I swear to God, I'm not a bad student. But when it comes to hands on, I'll be the first one over there. Like, yo, let's get this shit done. Let's get this shit done. Because I'm always excited to learn. But like when it's like you put a PowerPoint in front of me, I'm falling asleep. It doesn't matter. I will fall asleep if you put a PowerPoint in front of me. It's it's inevitable. It's inevitable. But it's always been. I've always like made plans to travel. Like this was my travel to New York plan. Like it was like a little hobby for me. It still is. Like I still um make little travel things. Oh, I wanted to buy an iPad phone and iPad accessories, and I got an iPad. I had an iPad, but I never went to New York though. I was planning to go to Tulum. Never went to Tulum. Yeah. Then we had a finance class. There was a bio class. This was May 2023, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. The J list. Are you really that obsessed with your name if you never just write your name like around? This was when the Barbie movie had came out. I remember. This is when the Barbie movie had came out. I only just watched the Barbie movie like a couple months ago, actually. I don't know. I drew a cupcake.